Hi everybody, I'm Joe.
And I'm Mary.
And we're Book Buds.
And today we are doing Joe's version of Quick to Judge Book Challenge. We already did mine. And Joe has brought with him 6 books that we are going to be reading. I'll be reading to him the first paragraph or sentence, if it's just a sentence, of these books. And he's going to pick which one he's going to read next based on that. So I'm really excited.
Definitely looking forward to it.
So this Quick to Judge tag was created by Allie over at Book Binge, and I really like her. She's got some very interesting videos. She is like very critically thinking about a bunch of different topics, and I just love the way her mind works, so check her out.
All right, so we ready to get into it?
I am.
All right, so first we have Dawn by V.C. Andrews. Now, V.C. Andrews wrote like A Fire Was in the Attic and all those other like family sagas, and then she passed away, and she had a lot of like unfinished stories. So her family hired an author to continue on her stories and to turn them into novels. So I believe that this is the first one in that situation.
Wow. That's awesome.
Let's hear it.
Okay, Dawn. Mama once told me that she and Daddy named me Dawn because I was born at the break of day. That was the first of 1,000 lies Mama and Daddy would tell me and my brother Jimmy. Of course, we wouldn't know they were lies, not for a long time, not until the day they came to take us away.
Lies, secrets, okay.
I want to read this.
That sounds good.
All right, where am I putting this?
All right, so this is the first one, so I'm just going to hold it here.
You have to compare everything else to that.
Yeah. Okay, Gregory Maguire, after Alice, he wrote all the Wicked novels that I read and I loved, and he usually takes fairy tales and does a spin on them, so Alice in Wonderland, let's see what he's got.
Okay, chapter 1. Were there a God in charge of story, I mean one cut to Old Testament specifics, some hybrid of Zeus and Father Christmas, such a creature, such a deity, might be looking down upon a day opening in Oxford, England, a bit past the halfway mark of the 19th century.
Okay, it sounds very Gregory Maguire.
I'm not sure where it's going.
Yeah.
I love this cover though, and it feels really nice.
Yes.
There's something different about this paper. Sorry.
All right, so this is our order so far. This being number 1.
I'm really excited to see this one in the pile here. I hope he likes the first paragraph. I love The Cruel Prince.
I love maps.
I know
in the front.
I know you love maps. There's always a map. On a drowsy Sunday afternoon, a man in a long dark coat hesitated in front of a house on a tree-lined street. He hadn't parked a car, nor had he come by taxi. No neighbor had seen him strolling along the sidewalk. He simply appeared as if stepping between one shadow and the next.
That last sentence got me.
I hope you like it.
From one shadow to the next.
I love this book. Where's it going?
It's going to go on top.
Oh, good.
That sounds really awesome.
Yay.
Okay, Kristen Hanna, The Great Alone. I think this is about the Great Depression, maybe? I like a variety of books, as you can see.
Okay, chapter 1. That spring, rain fell in great sweeping gusts that rattled the rooftops. Water found its way into the smallest cracks and undermined the sturdiest foundations. Chunks of land that had been steady for generations fell like slag heaps on the roads below, taking houses and cars and swimming pools down with them. Trees fell over, crashed into power lines, electricity was lost. Rivers flooded their banks, washed across yards, ruined homes. People who loved each other snapped, and fights erupted as the water rose and rain continued.
Oh my gosh, the devastation.
Disaster.
It sounds good. I'm definitely intrigued.
And I'm sure you're going to read all of these at some point.
Yes, it's going to go right there.
Okay.
Sounded good. I like that one. All right. This book was featured in our book haul. We will put that link below. Very excited to get to this. Let's see how the first chapter is.
It looks really cool.
Oh, I didn't say the name of it. Should I?
Oh, yeah. I'll say it. I'll say it. Kingdom of the Wicked by Carrie Maniscalco. I love the name Maniscalco.
Oh, it's great.
It's so very Italian.
So Italian. You like the comedian?
I don't know the comedian.
Love him. I'll send you some videos. You'll die.
Outside, wind rattled the wooden chimes in warning. In the distance, waves crashed against the shore, the frantic whispers of water growing louder as if the sea was a mage summoning violence. On this date, for nearly a decade now, the storm followed the same pattern. Next thunder would roll in quicker than the tide, with lightning cracking electric whips across an unforgiving sky. The devil demanded retribution, a blood sacrifice for power stolen.
Oh, see, it's these last sentences.
It's good.
That sounds fantastic.
It's got some cool vines up here too.
All right, that's got to go on top.
Top.
Sorry, Cruel Prince.
Bye, Cruel Prince.
But it's number 2.
All right, last one. The House We Grew Up In by Lisa Jewell. You really like Lisa Jewell?
Yes, I do like her.
Okay. Tuesday the 2nd, November 2010. Hi, Jim. Well, I must say, I didn't think for a minute you'd be called something earthy like Jim. The barber and natty waistcoat in your profile photo make you look more like a Rupert or a Henry. Something serious with 2 syllables, you know. And talking of syllables, and since you asked, no, I'm not really called Rainbow Belle. Of course not. I'm called Lorelei. And my name has 3 or 4 syllables depending on how you say it. My parents named us after mythical maidens. My sister is called Pandora. There was an Athena, but she was stillborn, so you know. Anyway, Lorelei, or Lorelei. I'm not fussy, really. That's cute.
Rupert, Rainbow Belle,
She's not fussy.
Lorelei. All right.
That's cute.
Yeah. It's going to go down here.
Oh, that low. Okay.
Yeah.
This
All right,
is
so
the
here's
final
our
order.
final
You
order.
feel good about this?
Yep.
No adjustments?
No. Yeah, I'm disappointed at this one. But Gregory's hard. He's hard. He's difficult to read sometimes. Yeah, so I'm excited about this one, of course.
I'm excited too. After you read this, I'm going to steal it.
Yes, you're gonna steal it, but I'm committed. This is my next book, Kingdom of the Wicked. I'm so excited. And then I'll go through these. This was so much fun.
I love this tag.
I loved it. It was very creative.
Great job with this tag, Allie from Book Binge. So now we're going to tag some folks who we think would be fun to hear what you have to say about some of the books that you're reading. Are we going to still hold them awkwardly like this? Can we like split and each hold 3?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, so who are you going to tag, Joe?
That's a great question. I would like to tag Anne with a book. And I just want to point out that the name of her channel is very creative. Her takeoff of Anne of Green Gables, Anne with an E. So creative. And it's about a book title.
Awesome.
Come on. We're also going to tag Attention. I just can't get enough of this guy. He is hysterical. You have to watch his page. He has like a host of different characters.
All him.
They're great. He does wardrobe changes. He speaks differently. I mean, this guy is so entertaining.
And I can't wait to see what he does with this tag because it won't be what we did with this tag at all. We're also going to tag Beth Ann because she had commented on my Quick to Judge book challenge. So I want to see what kind of books she's reading and how she would order them. And then we're going to tag Aramoose. Hey, Moose. She's got a great personality. I love watching her videos. So I would also love to see what you do with this tag.
And lastly, we're going to tag Books of Amber just because we love her accent.
Absolutely.
So if you're enjoying Book Buds, give us a thumbs up.
And share us with your friends.
And subscribe to our channel, Book Buds! There's the moth again.
I love my book buds. Be sure to subscribe.
Butterfly.
Moth.
Wow, is that how we see life so differently? Butterfly, moth. I even said it with an accent. She was like, moth. Shit. I don't get it.
It wasn't fancy enough to me for a butterfly. But I know there's a difference in their wing structure when they're resting. Do you know that?
I find the beauty in everything.
I just think that one might have been a moth.
I feel like moths are like out at night, attracted to the light.
They are. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think more on this.
It's probably not a moth, and it's probably a specific kind of butterfly.